And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you very much. We all know Anthony Edwards went first overall in 2020. And his teammate Karl Anthony Towns said, I know what all those pressures are like. When you're the #1 pick, if any other rookies do well, there's a threat to the throne. But with Edwards' confidence in his talent, you get the sense he'll be just fine. Guys?
Good point. No pressure, DA. Thank you. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The front court is Leonard and Batum. The guard set is Beverly and George. And it's Ibaka in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Timberwolves, the backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Then there's Towns, and it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Now, here's George. It's stolen by Edwards. To the middle. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, he's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instinct's just showing off from Russell there.
Pass to Leonard. And it falls over the rim and in.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
The pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Takes the 3. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, there's not a lot of spots, at least in the last couple of years, that we've seen that Russell is not confident in firing it from.
Outside, George puts it up from 12. This one for 3. Rebound by Okogie. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to Towns. At the elbow, Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Russell. Batum grabs the miss. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 4-point game, and George gets it to go.
Now, Paul George ready to shoot as soon as he caught it. Quick release there.
And here's Russell after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Russell passes to Vanderbilt. Out to Russell. Pass to Edwards. The 19-foot shot, and it's sent back by George.
Not many guys have the two-way ability of a Paul George, just as dangerous defensively as he can be offensively.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Driving inside.
Josh Okogie.
And for so long in Indiana, Paul George was that guy. But, boy, I tell you, he's been a good sidekick the last few years.
Well, he's been amazing and continues to be a little bit undervalued in the way that people assume Paul George's offensive and defensive game as a collective and the way it impacts winning, especially playing alongside Kawhi Leonard. Didn't have to take as much of the offensive load if he didn't want to. But Paul George still gets it done.
And it's tied up with that one.
And we all know what George brings offensively. But it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
That one is no good.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Here's Tom.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
and showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Passes it to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. And Beverly kicks to Batum. And there's the pass to Ibaka. Over Russell. Ibaka, no luck.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now, here is Russell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
And he can't get the first one.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about the talent level that D'Angelo Russell has. Now it's about planting his seeds so that the roots grow with an organization.
So he can't get either to fall. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with, incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And he also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
So it's Minnesota now, after the miss from Serge Ibaka. Here's a Kogi. It's tipped.
Can't be lazy around Patrick Beverly. He's going to get you down low with hands. That time, he blocks a shot.
Leonard, and he banks in the layup. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Edwards can't hit. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers. It's their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Paul George missing from long range. Bounce pass, Russell. Towns for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. One thing about Kawhi Leonard's defense, Brent, his quick hands really help him.
Well, isn't it incredible, Kevin, every year how many steals Kawhi gets that are so much different than any other defender in the NBA, where he literally rips that ball away from any offensive player and takes off down the other end of the floor.
And here's a look at some numbers for D'Angelo Russell. Here's Towns in the game against Orlando. Very impressive. Outside Russell. The baseline J. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Leonard dishes to Beverly. Towns against Ibaka. He kicks to George. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Clock at 6. Leonard fires away from outside. It's hauled in by Edwards. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Okogie, the pass to Edwards. Russell against George. Russell, no good.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Been interesting to watch the evolution of Serge Ibaka, just improving that shooting and that confidence to be a perimeter threat.
And with Ibaka, he doesn't shoot a lot anymore, but he's still very efficient.
Well, I think, Kevin, that's what makes him an ideal fit with a team that has 2 star players or other guys who are going to draw attention away from Serge. He can spot up on the weak side, get into a great offensive rhythm, and knock down shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Ibaka.
And what's interesting about Ibaka, he's played basketball internationally ever since joining the NBA back in 2008. In fact, he won a silver medal with Spain in 2012.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Russell looking around. Under the miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. From deep, George. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Beverly against Russell. Lets it go from deep. Paul George grabs the miss.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
A 2, good.
Yeah, I didn't think there was a pass available there for Paul George, but he spots that small crease, he fires the ball through it, and he gets it to his open man.
Now, here is Russell. He had a big outing in that Magic game as well. At the top of the key, Towns. Back to Russell. Over Beverly. And the shot falls short this time.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Timberwolves trail by 6. And it's Russell in the corner. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Here's Edwards. The shot missing. The Clippers go the other way with it. To the paint. Vanderbilt with the block. Russell against Beverly. They need this. And Russell with the lay-in. Russell's got 5 now.
Good penetration for D'Lo right there. Real nimble on the inside. And finds an angle.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And your Timberwolves dancers. And your Timberwolves dancers.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Marcus Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. Mann's checked in for George. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverly. Outside for Jackson. Baseline J on the way. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Noel. Pass to Reed. Shoots over Zubats. It's hauled in by Zubats. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Reggie Jackson. Last season's performance for him averaged about 10 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And you look at his skill set, and I think it's just a matter of time before he commands a bigger presence on this team.
Yeah, just a bit rough around the edges, but he has the tools. He just needs to sharpen them.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Reed. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Jackson has the open look. The quick look, no good that time. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Beasley. No good off the back of the rim. Clippers leading by 4. Leonard with no one around. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Beasley. Timberwolves passing it around. Ball's knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. Here's Noel. Misses the layup. And Los Angeles guys shooting just 35% to start the game. Passes to Zubats. Down low.
And that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And the first one drops.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a little. Surprising, given that Morris is a solid shooter and a pretty good defender and rebounder.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Clippers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Timberwolves trail by 9. Noel passes to Hernan Gomez. Feeds to Beasley. Over Jackson. And Beasley gets it to go on the assist by Prince.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Rondo kicks to Jackson. The turnaround. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And man, can that guy shoot a turnaround jumper or what? Almost an impossible shot to defend.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
One shot.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And the pass to Beasley. To the inside. Here's Reed. Rebound by the Clippers.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Rondo. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Embracing the hit on the way up. Rondo hard to take down. Even when he gets bodied up a little bit, the balance stays there.
Now here's Prince. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's man, guarded by Prince, out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Timberwolves trail by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
1:24 left to play here in the first. Just 5 on the clock. To the left side wing. Hernan Gomez, that's a two-pointer. And too long on the shot. Los Angeles leading by 12. Rondo on top. Hernan Gomez covering. Rondo, bounce pass. Pass to man. It's hauled in by Noel. The Timberwolves shooting alarming 21% to get things going here. Count that one.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Rondo. 11 feet away. Will not go. This is off the front iron. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Jake Layman comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's McDaniels in for Juan Hernan Gomez. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Trailing by 10. Pass to Reed. Now here's McDaniels. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Beasley for 3. Reggie Jackson with the rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And how about the confidence right now from Jackson? Not bashful at attacking and drawing attention from there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. He's off on the second.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We come back right after this. Well, Rajon Rondo winning titles in Boston and Los Angeles, and he expressed the difference winning titles then and now in the later stages of his career.
Just having my son witness the opportunity of me winning at a later age in my career. I won when I was 21, but coming full circle many, many moons later, my son's 9 now at the time, so he was able to witness me win a championship, and that's probably the greatest feeling I've ever had in basketball.
I can understand being able to share those special moments with the ones you love.
And that's what it's all about. And for Rondo, who knows? Maybe someday we'll win even more as a coach.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
McDaniels is out there with Layman. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball.
And the dunk by Zubac.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Reed misses.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And good that time. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
And here's Jackson after Malik Beasley made that last three-pointer. Jackson passes to Zubac. Here's the teardrop, and it's blocked. Now here's McDaniel. He's covered by Rondo. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here is McDaniel. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Mann driving in. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Mann. Paul George is checked in for Reggie Jackson. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Rajon Rondo. Now, here is Russell. 5 points in the game. Here's Okogie. And there's the drive. And the rejection by Ibaka.
The size, the timing of Ibaka, tailor-made for protecting the rim.
And George, here we go. A shot off that time. And Minnesota now the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game, it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
George, no good. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
Such a big part of what he does for this team, just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Now, here's George. a 24-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic.
Just 3 to shoot. Charity stripe shot. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Okogie, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Marcus Morris. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And Leonard has it in the corner. Hits it from 3-point range. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has worked so hard on his shooting to become more consistent, specifically the 3-point shot.
Okogie, the pass to Towns. Kicks to Russell. Launches it. Traps in the tray. 8 points for him.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Beverly. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City. Outside, George. Just 5 to shoot. Over Edwards. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Timberwolves trail.
And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's George. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area. And we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
Okogie misses.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Hernan Gomez comes in for Josh Okogie. Now Beverly. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the rejection by Towns.
Rejected by Towns. I mean, he's become a great shot blocker.
Hernan Gomez down low. Defended by Ibaka. Here's George. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Leonard against Edwards. Passes it to Russell. Towns with it. Good work there as it goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
And they're very lucky to have the lead after that terrible shooting in the first quarter. But they've rounded into form here in the second and have brought that field goal percentage up.
And the Clippers call time here.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Here's Leonard. 26 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
Defensive mindset tonight was huge. He was a real pest coming up with all those steals and had great activity.
Now here's Leonard. It's a three-point game, and he can't stop the run as he misses. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Beverly. Here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
That's where Patrick Beverley's defensive tenacity helps you out. Active hands, and he knocks the ball away.
Towns finds Edwards. That shot off the mark. Ibaka with some nice D. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Leonard. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The feed now to Edwards. Paul George with the steal. Inside. Ibaka drawing the double team. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Here's Towns. Batum grabs the miss. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Dishes to Beverly. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game. Beasley's checked in for Edwards. Here's Beverly. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside, George looking to end his cold spell. That shot no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Russell left side. A three ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now here's Batum. Outside, George. Over Russell. And it's George missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set where they're allowing him to settle in.
Russell with the bucket.
Again, Russell able to dance behind the screen, and once he's able to set you up like that, it's over.
Leonard inside. Hernan Gomez on him.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Now here's Prince. Here's Russell. Hernan Gomez trying to break free. Great D that time from Leonard. In the corner, George with it. No good. That would have tied it.
That's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And the Clippers call time here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Towns. Jake Layman comes in for Taurean Prince. Culver's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Noel in for D'Angelo Russell. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Mann comes in for Nicholas Batum. Jackson, he's checked in for George. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Minnesota with the ball. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Jackson against Beasley. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The drive by Jackson. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against one make. Here's Culver, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And what makes Culver difficult to defend, it starts with the footwork and then the change of pace, and you give him that ability to just rise up and shoot over you.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
It also feels like they just got into a great rhythm from the three-point line right away in the game.
And that one misses.
And Culver's game just screams potential. Already a good scorer, rebounder, and passer. Now the next step, improving that outside shot.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
.58 seconds left now here in the second. Now the pass to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Beasley against Jackson. With the floater. And Beasley puts it in. Beasley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Yep, it counts. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Here's Noel. To the inside. And the rejection by Zubats. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Clippers lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Teron Lue. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run the transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Teron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He had 13 points and 7 rebounds. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
Shaq, what do you think about Minnesota?
Their inside attack has been overwhelming. It's hard to beat some of them when they're living at the rim. These guys are imposing their will physically. Hey, you got to keep pounding them.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Outside the wings are George and Leonard. Batum is out there with the body, and it's Beverly in at the point. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Beverly deciding where to go with it. Ibaka dishes to Leonard. And a miss there on the triple. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota.
And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
Now here's Towns. Shot clock at 6. Okogie for 3 with the putback. And it's Towns on the follow. Towns has got 6 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So many top picks come in ready to play, Greg. Edwards a part of the class that needed more time, though.
Yeah, the talent is clearly there. And don't forget the pandemic cutting the college careers of many of the 2020 draftees short. Edwards, though, has all the tools to be an incredible wing player.
First free throw is good.
And think about how quickly it was that Kawhi Leonard just rocketed into superstardom. And as a leader of a very proud franchise, if you're a coach, he's everything you'd maybe want in a player.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Russell with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Vanderbilt takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Leonard. From 8. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds in the game. The 11-footer. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. No good that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Pass to Batum. It's good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Minnesota in the lead. Russell with it. 10 points for him. Knocked loose. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Okogie. Timberwolves passing it around. Clock at 6. For 3.
I think Patrick Beverly loves the challenge every night to shut down his man. Takes great pride on the defensive end.
Leonard the pass to Ibaka. Towns with the defensive effort.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Okogie misses.
And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Batum, good.
I just feel like Patrick Beverly has incredible awareness for every second that he plays on the floor. Spots the wide open man, gets it to him.
Now, here is Russell. Over in the corner, Edwards. No good that time. Ibaka with some nice D. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, Paul George, look out, hammers that one home.
Timberwolves trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. And Minnesota has possession after the miss from Serge Ibaka. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. The Timberwolves making a switch here. McDaniels checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Marcus Morris is checked in for Leonard. Clippers leading by 3. And here's Beverly. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Ibaka. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Here's George. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. And that one is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Russell. He kicks it to Edwards. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Clippers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. A shot by George, wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 6-point Clipper lead. Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Outside Edwards. Batum trying to break loose. Edwards with another miss.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
A nice shot by George.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here is Russell. 10 points for him. To stop the run. The rebound by Paul George. George has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Now, here's McDaniels. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Russell with the 3. It's hauled in by George.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Stolen by McDaniels. And here's the fast break. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. And it's 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns. George against Towns. George, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. Edwards kicks to Russell. Outside Edwards. Vanderbilt's shot is good. Vanderbilt's got 6 here in this quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And the Clippers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Hernan Gomez comes in for McDaniels. Beasley's checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Russell. The Clippers also changing it up. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Mann comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverley. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Here's Noel. Banked in off the glass. Now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
To the middle. And George with the stuff.
Great timing there. Paul George rising up, collecting the ball, and throwing it down.
Timberwolves shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Here's Vanderbilt. 8 points for him. The shot that time, not on target. Jackson looking around. Floats one up. Covered by Beasley. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Second chance shot. And the layup by Jackson. Now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
Here's Beasley. That one misses. Excellent D there from George. Here's Jackson. George passes to Jackson. Man, it's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 5 assists in the game.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Here's Noel. Over Jackson. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
To end the run. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is get back down to single digits after the bucket is good from Beasley.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard. And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Minnesota calls timeout. Without question, George displaying his skills today.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
Fans, your Timberwolves dancers. Fans, your Timberwolves dancers.
Some changes for Minnesota. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And Culver's subbed in for Juan Hernan Gomez. Culver passes to Noel. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Down low. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Culver.
And how about the balance there from Culver? Really good at staying in control despite the D being all over him.
And George gets it to go. George has got 21.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here's Culver. And the rejection by Zubac. It's George on the wing. Lets it go from 14. Another one falls for the Clippers.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Easily outside. And 1:01 left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. And he can't bank that one in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside Jackson. Zubac in the post. Guarded by Reed. Reed with the block. Feeds to Culver. Out left to the wing. Now here's Reed. Not a lot of room. Another shot. Noel, no good. Here's Mann. He's got 5. Goes up at the stripe. Missed. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Clippers on top as they end the third quarter on a 15-4 run. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Russell in the backcourt with Beasley to his side. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. The shot, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Reid. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Naz Reid.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Jackson against Russell. There's the pass to Mann. It's intercepted. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Beasley inside. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
And you can see Beasley's athleticism as he's out in the open court getting it done.
Now here's Leonard. D right on him. Offline from the high post. Timberwolves trail by 10 to the middle. Ball stolen. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Over Russell. Jackson, that's good.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Patrick Beverly comes in for Man. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Inside. Good on that shot. With that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Beasley. Now Beverly. Batum dishes to Jackson. Step back shot. Misses off the right iron.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now here's Beasley. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Beverly, the pass to Leonard. Can't cash in from close range.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Russell, no good. Clippers leading by 10. Outside Jackson. Rebound Minnesota. Vanderbilt's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Outside Russell. To the inside. And the rejection by Zubats. And the basket by Okogie.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Outside Leonard to the paint. Here's Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
You know, a lot of times we talk about good passing, but accurate passing is a huge quality of a good pass, and Leonard did it there.
And the Timberwolves call time here. And we are seeing a lot of star players now, Brent, gravitate to the big markets. Do you think the NBA will ever have something like a franchise tag similar to pro football?
That's an interesting idea. I don't think so. I don't know if the NBA Players Union would sign off on something like that. You know, the first thing that might be addressed is getting to a point where there is a salary cap and a hard cap for teams to stay under some sort of financial restrictions that allow the smaller market teams to compete in some ways. But up until that time, Kevin, I don't see much of that changing.
Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Towns comes in for Naz Reid. And it's Edwards in for Malik Beasley. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Ibaka's checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in to the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Russell following the score by Reggie Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Minnesota with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Driving the lane. Okogie misses.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Leonard draws the double. Beverly wide open. Offensive rebound. Timberwolves trail by 8. 11 feet away. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Russell, throughout the course of the game, wants to constantly put pressure on the defense. He did so there.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Clippers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Good on the second free throw. Jackson with it. Pass to Ibaka. Kicks to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Here's Russell. Sweet little floater.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's Jackson. And the layup is good. Jackson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Russell against Beverly. Now, here is Russell. Guarded closely. Leonard with the steal. To the middle. Here's Beverly. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Russell. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Batum's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Jackson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And they pick up 2.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And the Clippers making a switch here. George is checked in. Right side, Leonard. From deep three-point range. That shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by George. Kept alive. Okogie. 2 points. That one goes.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Now here's Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Out to Ibaka. A 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves trail by 5. Pass to Russell. Here's Vanderbilt. He's covered by Leonard. Edwards passes to Towns. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Ibaka's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And here's Beverly. Passes to Ibaka. The fadeaway. And good. He nails it. 6 points for Serge Ibaka.
And you got to worry about Ibaka everywhere. Inside, beyond the arc, and the mid-range. He'll find that spot to beat.
Now, here is Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. No good on the 3.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Towns.
Just a level of power and explosiveness. Leonard just tenacious at the rim.
Russell against Ibaka. And that one comes up a bit short. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They have a 9-point lead. The pass to George. Fires for 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Russell. There's the try. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Yeah, I love the play there from D'Lo. Uses the play, gets some space, and then knocks it down.
Pass to Leonard. He kicks to Beverly. Fires the three. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Beverly's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And he makes good on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 12.
Well, the ball on a string right now for P-Bev. Moves like this are pretty creative from the point guard.
Minnesota calls timeout. And Pat Beverly, one of the most antagonizing guys in the league, Brent. How would you go about keeping him out of your head?
Well, I would bring tweezers to the game, Kevin, to be honest with you, to try to remove that splinter as soon as possible. Once Pat Beverly gets up underneath you, man, he can cause guys some confusion and get them really frustrated.
A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Patrick Beverly.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. Timberwolves trail by 12. Outside, Russell. Passes it to Okogie. There's the triple. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Now here's Leonard. He feeds it to Ibaka. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
And Beverly kicks to Ibaka. Edwards against George. Beverly, the pass to Ibaka. 6 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. George trying to break free. A shot by Batum, no good. Timberwolves trail by 9. Towns in the corner. It's Edwards on the wing. Leonard with the steal. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. The three from George. The shot will not fall. And Minnesota now the other way. There's Okogie, and again Minnesota will turn it over. .122 left in the fourth quarter. Beverly against Russell. Beverly dishes to George. Over Edwards. And that one's good, George.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Clippers.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series. A good win, and a lot went into it, but I just like the showing.
For George.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Clock is at 3. There's Russell with the 3. He's off on that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Dinslow's shot is off.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Edwards inside. Johnson on him. Edwards finds Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now, here's Kennard. He's covered closely. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kawhi, how satisfied are you with your team's performance tonight in this win?
We did a great job tonight. You know, we got to come in every game with the defensive hat on first, and we did that tonight. We made shots, and we ended up winning the game.
You took it to them when it mattered, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you next time.